Welcome all. So, when we talk about basic rights, it's still luxuries for millions of women across the globe. I would say that the challenges for us as girls in most parts of the world is very pronounced. Life is not an easy journey. Female feticide, domestic violence, sexual assault, forced marriages, gender based discrimination, discrimination at workplace are some of the very few challenges that I am highlighting here. Good evening, everyone. My name is Meemansha Garg, and I am a council member. I warmly welcome you all to the official launch of Delhi Mentoring and Skill Council of WICCI. So today we'll be discussing about our motive and introduce our soul sisters linked to this council. But before that, I would like to remember one of the most powerful women in India, Maharani Akhilya Bai Holkar, a brave queen, a proficient ruler, and an erudite politician. We all can assume that in prior time, woman was always dependent on men from father, her husband to son. She needed someone to take care of her. Maharani Ahilyabai was one of the great example of imbibing skills, techniques which prohibited to given females during her time. In spite of many hurdles and downfalls in her life, she stayed a strong pillar for not only herself but for many other women all around. She is one worshipped till now due to her contribution towards society. She ruled Malwa, did exceptional work in both administrative and military matters. Already trained to be a ruler, Ahilyabai took over the administration of Peshwa. Apart from being a good administrator, Ahilyabai held public audiences every day to help address the grievances of her people. She always available to anyone who needed her ear. She was all-rounder even in such difficult times. When I look around beautiful souls, I believe there is a little Ahilyabai in all of us. It's just we need to find it and encourage it to make a change and stop all the barriers. Change is exactly what we are here as a council for. Now, please meet our very talented and beautiful council members, Kousanya ji and Shrijini ji, who would love to take over the launch from here.
Thank you, Meemansha ji. The story you narrated truly touched my heart, and I'm sure it would have for everyone present here. Thank you for sharing this, and thank you for setting the tone of today's grand launch. So, greetings to one and all present here. I, Kousanya Dhar, and Shrijini Mittal would now like to take you all through what WICCI or Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry really is, and tell you more about our new council, the Delhi Mentoring and Skill Council. So before we get into the details, let us talk about a very prestigious and a very important woman who has really contributed to this council. This is Dr. Harbeen Arora. She is a leader, a global icon, and a visionary for women. She's a businesswoman, philanthropist, author, humanitarian, spiritual seeker, and a compelling speaker. She is the founder of All Ladies League, She Economy, and the Women Economic Forum. She's a multifaceted leader and among the most reputable people on earth, as per the Reputation poll in 2019. And of course, this incredible woman is the sweet, beloved, and extremely talented founder and national president of WICCI. Let us see what she has to say.
Hello, dear soul sisters. I congratulate the WICCI Delhi Mentoring Council led by our dear soul sister Radhika, along with the Vice President and the council members and the eminent dignitaries and speakers who are here today to join us in the wonderful launch event. Mentoring is a very important subject, and just like we say, networking is a missing gap in the whole when we look at women empowerment. Mentoring is also one such piece where we need to really bridge the gap between people, sisters who want to do and sisters who have walked that journey of how to do. So the sisters who have had that experience, that engagement, that exposure in growing themselves, in growing their businesses, can help and handhold other sisters who have dreams in their eyes and passion in their hearts. Congratulations on this wonderful endeavor. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
That was a wonderful and extremely heart touching message from our founder and president. Now, I would like to present the Delhi Mentoring and Skill Council logo designed by our very own council members. If you could see the logo, um, our logo itself Our logo itself represents our aims. As you can see, the growth is depicted by the tree, and the woman in the logo represents our objectives towards women empowerment and uniting a community of strong women. Now, my fellow council member Shrijini will tell you more about us.
Hello, guys, or hello, soul sisters. I am Shrijini Mittal, and I would definitely like to tell you about WICCI, a National Business Chamber for Women, Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. WICCI boosts and builds women entrepreneurship and business through greater engagement with government, institutions, global trade, and networks. WICCI enables fundamental changes in governmental policies, laws, and incentives to robustly encourage and empower women in business, industry, and commerce across all sectors. Through its various councils and massive outlay of office bearers, 10,000 plus office bearers across 150 plus sectors across India and internationally, including 100 plus bilateral council, each office bearer represents the voice of thousands of women, a greater responsibility and rare opportunity to lead and shape a more inclusive future for all. Telling about our sector, the Delhi Mentoring and Skill Council follows the core of WICCI operations and aims to build a large community of empowered women by developing and enhancing business skills. We significantly look forward to improving our audience's quality of life by mentoring and training them on life skills. We also aim to work on persisting issues women face, like gender based discrimination at work, sexual harassment at work, cybersecurity, and many more. We thoroughly keep a constant eye on various governmental policies and procedures related to skill development across the region and providing suggestions if required. Our council will be actively putting our efforts into catering to the social segment for women and children. So, all of this, and we definitely know that our state president is Ms. Radhika Ji. So, we do have our own uh, national president, Ms. Sanjini Sen Gupta, and she is one of a very talented woman, our national president of Mentoring and Soft Skill Council in India and alumna of Indian Statistical Institute. She is a former actuary turned into an award-winning storyteller, author, speaker, and communist. She has spoken on TEDx multiple times, a founder of Lighthouse, where she helps individuals discover their true, authentic voice and leverage it for personal transformation, impact, and branding. She also volunteers as mentor coach, influencer, and a number of platforms such as Toastmasters International, etc. Coming on to upon our vision statement, we would like to create a nation of empowered, successful women by conquering the hurdles. We look our society as a future society, like the women in this future society, successful and empowered.
When we come to our mission statement, it is pretty direct. So, as you can see, we aim to amass a large community of strong, enlightened, and educated women united by the unique skills. We hope to shatter stereotypes and biases. We look forward to creating and spreading awareness about their security, whether it be physical, mental, financial, and increasing their strength by mentoring and guiding them, and working towards their overall development. At WICCI and at our council, we follow certain values, and these are namely three of them. So, first, we are innovators. We aim to work towards establishing new ideas, skills, thus breaking stereotype and making way for a progressive and creative environment. Now, how we'll be creative? We'll have workshops, we'll have a lot of awareness campaigns. There's a lot of scope for creativity, a lot of scope for new ideas, and that's how we'll be incorporating innovation into our entire strategy. Next, we are change makers. We aim to provide all that's required, that is, whether it's skills and any sort of resources and attitudes to change women's patriarchal ideology to modern, independent individuals. We hope to develop women and develop society in general through whatever actions we do take. Next, we are approachable. We will cater to all strata of women, irrespective of their age, religion, ethnicity, social status, and more without any bias. So, no matter who you are, all of us, we're all here to help and we're all here to be there together as a team. We hope to create a friendly, open atmosphere for them to discuss all their issues and seek any help they may require. Now, coming to our objectives, while we have set certain objectives for the next quarter and so on, these are our general objectives for the year. So, first, we hope to build a large community of empowered women and discuss important issues like business skills, life skills, survival skills, and workplace violence, discrimination, gender wage issues, and so much more. Next, we as a council will be working towards sensitive issues like cybersecurity and its vulnerability and how to be safe against it, and also about safeguarding against sexual assault and harassment at the workplace. We will be promoting girl child education through collaborations and sponsorships. And we as a council also wish to strengthen our support to budding women entrepreneurs and basically create a culture where women are more eager and open to develop their own businesses and startups and improve themselves and as a society. Now, we would like to introduce our prestigious council members.
So this council would not be possible because of this this council would not be possible if Radhika Gupta ji was not with us, if she would have not led us with such, as a mentor. And introducing to you our state president, Ms. Radhika Gupta ji. She is the founder and CEO of Crystal Triangle. It is an international training organization. It offers complete training programs to corporate professionals, schools, and college students to understand their most significant potential and fulfill their personal and professional aspirations in life. She believes that God has made every human being very unique and distinct, each having at least one power that nobody in the world has. She states that anyone who dares to dream and believes in it always achieves their dream. She has business HR experience with India's top multinational companies like L&T, DTB Mudra Group, and ACE, a PhD scholar from IIM Shillong, and alumnus of XLRI Jamshedpur with almost a decade years of work experience. Ms. Radhika has been actively conducting training and development programs and workshops in leading corporate universities, colleges, schools, and is visiting faculty to several primary universities and colleges across India. Her works have been awarded and have been recognized throughout. She realized that it's all about dignity and making wise choices. With this thought, she devotes her life to help people understand the importance of precious gift of life and soul. She wishes to empower people with imagination, inspiration, extreme passion, determination, and consistency, making them champions, leaders, and happier, successful beings. She says, just dare to believe in miracles and see the magic. She wants to spread this magic all over with love, care, and warmth.
Another very important member who has and will lead us to our success is our state vice president, Ms. Ruchika Arora. She is an award winning coffee cup reader. And basically, coffee reading is a form of fortune telling. It is a way of predicting by gaining insights into a person, their past, present, and their future. Ms. Ruchika specializes in astrography, which is a divination or fortune telling method that interprets patterns in coffee grounds. Her accomplishments include being awarded as the best coffee cup reader in India in 2017 and the best coffee cup reader in North India in 2019. She holds a degree as a professional psychic, a professional color therapist, and a healer. She also holds a record of 42 readings in a day. Apart from individual readings for people, she has also partnered with big corporates like Shree Cements, HDFC, Tata Motors, and various hotel companies. People from all over the world consult her to have a better understanding of what the future holds for them and to plan their future in a better way. She chose coffee reading as she was fascinated by it. It gave her the perfect way to mix her clairvoyance with the coffee reading. Mr. Chika is guided by what her cup says without any filters, and she conveys the same to her clients. She always wanted to understand the science and help people to the best of her abilities. Her journey started when the world famous astrologer Rachel Cohen from London visited India for a seminar. During the visit, Rachel met Mr. Chika and discovered the natural instinct of psychic power in her. Now, Mr. Chika has been practicing for the last 8 years. Since then, she has studied many fortune telling techniques and has mastered them.
Starting with our core theme, our council members. Akansha Singh, who always looks for abstract ideas to work on and make them come to life through speech. Striving to seize every opportunity possible, she loves to try out new things. Believes in improvise, adapt, overcome. With open mindedness and empathetic attitude, she wishes to become an inspiration to society. She is particularly passionate about issues concerning gender, mental health, and society. She wants to enhance her learnings and serve the best with her skill set to WICCI for development of organization and herself.
Next up, we have Miss Asta Seni, who is an HR professional with almost a decade of experience in entire HRM involving lead generation, talent acquisition, walk in coordination, training, onboarding, induction, coupled with operations exposure in vendor management, supply chain, and procurement. She partnered with growth companies in the hospitality and technology sector, and she has worked in partnership with companies to provide highly specialized market knowledge and advice, which facilitates trust and transparency. Keld Hotels, American Express, Sea Events are brands she joined and offers her services at. She is an active member and a volunteer at SG Care, which is a platform where multiple non-profit organizations post details of volunteering work such as venue requirements, roles, durations, etc. Next, we have Miss Anisha Mehta, who is a software engineer, and she has professional experience of working with the top MNCs like Accenture, Google, US Tech, and much more. She has done her bachelor's from Kurukshetra University, and she began her career with the thought of helping talent and started working in High Flyer Club. The work assigned was to conduct various workshops and events for schools and colleges about self growth and practice. Her work is to transfer the ideas to the execution in technical terms as a software engineer, and she's been part of a social group which contributes to self motivation and helps bring change and embraces the journey towards a new you. She also worked with Telecom Company where she gained experience about data analysis. She is passionate about the dynamic technology, change in the world, and have graced her knowledge by completing several courses, namely Big Data, Hadoop, and Artificial Intelligence.
Next is Anisha Taneja. She is an HR and marketing professional, experience of working with leading corporates and NGOs like KFPCL Limited, Ernest and Young and Uran Care. She is extremely passionate and enthusiastic person. Her dedication towards social work made her organize various activities for old age people and rural school students in past few years. She loves to work in a team and interact with new people. She is known for her punctuality and ethics towards her work. Being at such a young age, her aspiration for doing good for society is reaching big heights. She is actively organizing various leadership training programs since 2015. Her areas of interest also lies in traveling, exploring, painting, art, and photography. Anita Goel, advisory board member of Crystal Triangle. She is a distinguished social worker and had an association of more than 2 decades in NGO working towards old age and village children. She is a vivid leader and a person full of life. She is devoted leader and has great accomplishments in imparting life skills and training programs to underprivileged children and women. She is widely known for her contribution towards society. She says we need to focus real life problems for underprivileged people like no or less food, no or less clothes, no or less income. She has an optimist personality who wishes to spread happiness with love to everyone she meets. Her action towards the better good is unbelievable and rewarding. She is an advocate for women empowerment and upliftment along with productive development. Annapurna Monga, a founder of Mentor Box. She is an Indian woman entrepreneur trying to disrupt the education industry and bringing to the world Mentor Box India. She is a Bachelor of Technology from the prestigious Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, born a refugee in the country, in my own country, Kashmiri Pandit. She have an experience working on logistics, healthcare, payments, domain primarily with startups. She has been featured by Alaris Classroom, an international podcast series, You Talk Media, Tip Off, The Circle of Legends, anchor from a radio podcast and Department of Higher Education, Haryana in association with SSEC India, Startup Sunday Style Bangalore, GSA Awards 2020, Digi Macron, Pune Institute of Business Management, Asiatic International Business Academy, and Air Cruise Aviation Private Limited. So much. Mentor Box India, her brainchild was selected for the India semi-finals of GESA Awards 2020 among the most promising educational tech startups of the year. India's top 8 educational startup pitched at the online event to win a chance to represent India at the global finals.
Ms. Anupama Gupta. She is the general manager and head trainer of Crystal Triangle. She is a master's in business administration with overall 18 years of experience as a trainer with companies like HCL, Serco, and ACE. She also worked with IP University, and she ensures the best quality training delivered to her students. Mrs. Anupama has been actively conducting training and development programs and workshops in leading corporates and is a visiting faculty to several premier B schools and engineering institutes in India. As an achiever in different capacities, she holds strong relations with her superiors, peers, as well as her subordinates. While managing her both personal and professional life, she's always helped her colleagues in working out their issues. While helping her colleagues, she realized that at the end of each problem, the root cause of an issue is either the decision taken is not by choice or not taken at the time when it should have been. She's a believer of imparting skills to people with passion, values, and ethics. Kalpana Mangal. Ms. Kalpana Mangal is working as a program manager at Bennett University, Bennett and Coleman, the Times Group. She has a rich experience of working with the North Cap University, OP Jindal Global University, British High Commission, Barclays, American Express, and HCL Technologies. She has impeccable communication skills and presentation abilities. She's extremely hardworking and ready to go person, and she understands the psychology to students and young professionals and has been associated with various institutions in the education sector. She is highly active in social works and has organized various events and functions in this regard. She is also conducting training programs for students at the college level. Next, we have Ms. Kanishka Behal. She is the founder of White Monkey, which is an advertising and marketing company. White Monkey promotes brands on digital platforms and handles the PR for the same. She's been born and brought up in New Delhi, and she completed her master's in English from Delhi University. She also has completed an advanced diploma in French from St. Stephen's. Ms. Kanishka is a proud entrepreneur dealing with 100 plus clients all over Delhi and India. She has a keen interest in learning new things and skills. Her interest towards women upliftment and child development has been tremendously seen in her social activities towards these domains.
Komal Goyal is currently a management professional and a graduate in business administration. She began her career with the thousands of helping women and started working in Naziria Foundation. She is an active facilitator of various workshops related to women empowerment and school students for spreading awareness about menstrual hygiene. She was a business development expert at Philip Technology and she holds an experience of working with Citibank. She is passionate about the dynamic business world and also have graced her knowledge in Google Analytics, digital marketing, and advanced accounting. Kousanya Dhar. She is the founder and director of her social organization, Shelf Awareness Drive. It is a social organization that is essentially a book collection and donation drive to provide resources to those who cannot easily access it, fostering a culture of reading and learning. With around 100 volunteers, the organization collected and donated 3,000 plus books in a year. She has also initiated a social organization called Rural Resources for Rural, an initiative to provide resources to underprivileged students in rural schools and areas, providing interactive sessions and more. She has always been very involved in important causes and has been proactive in working towards the betterment of society. Following her responsibility as the social responsibility captain, she has volunteered, organized, spoken at international autism awareness conferences, blind schools, plantation and restoration drives, mental health programs at Fortis Healthcare, etc. She has also experience working as a social media strategist at Rostrum Education and Campus Ambassador at International MUN. She is a budding author and poet and has already kickstarted this creative journey. Some of her works published in anthologies include Dating After Death, Mom's the Word, Catharsis, by the Impish Last Publishing House. She is currently working on her first novel. Meemansha Garg. She started her career in social sector and has worked with mentally disabled women at NGO as a counselor. With her kind behavior and devoted nature, she has helped a lost woman to find a family. Her main goal is to expand self-sustainability for women, children, and poor families by developing source of investment in education and entrepreneurship. She is a graduate in business administration and has a keen interest in finance and entrepreneurship. She specializes in business marketing and have an experience of working with Philip Technologies. She is an active blogger and is a founding editor of famous magazine Magnosis. She is known for her leadership qualities through a personal and professional tenure. She is actively conducting training programs for students and enhances learning by making them think out of the box strategies. Her excellence is being recognized in many spheres of her work.
Next, we have Miss Neha Shrimley. She is a Dale Carnegie trained trainer and Oscar Murphy Life Strategies certified psychometric interpreter and trainer, certified POSH enabler, and she is also into a lot of other things such as the certified anti-money laundering investigator. She brings 9 years plus of rich experience in the banking and financial services industry to her passion for training and psychometric assessments. For POSH programs, she is also a resource person with the Ministry of Women and Child Development. With the help of her mentors in academics and in corporate life, she discovered her skills of convincing and getting connected with people, thereby influencing their lives. After exploring herself, she realized her true potential and a natural flair for impacting others' lives. And since then, her purpose has become to empower others through training and a methodology for this change. In December 2016, she stepped out of the corporate life and started her journey in training as an entrepreneur. A single parent blessed with a loving and caring son, after going through a decade-long journey in the corporate world, she has now opened herself as an entrepreneur. She is now awaiting an adventurous yet rewarding career ahead. Ms. Priya Bhardwaj. Ms. Priya Bhardwaj is a marketing expert and has a great passion for her work. Her work experience include mainly in sales and marketing. Since beginning her work life, she was an active volunteer at Child Rights and You, which is the CRY NGO. She demonstrates the values of leadership, empathy, business acumen, and customer centricity as good as or better than many sales and marketing leaders. Priya's strategic techniques has helped her in achieving big successes in various projects of her work life. She is a perfect amalgamation of good business acumen and humanitarian approach, which she applies with passion and sincerity. Apart from the professional drive, she believes in keeping a personal touch in all of her work. From childhood only, she was involved with various NGOs and believes in giving back to the society as much as she can.
Rubina Ash, founder of Ashtree Traders. She is a global Ashtree Traders is a global trade trading and manufacturing firm which deals in fashion, apparel, and accessories. Associated with big fashion houses like Cooves, Agio, Nika Fashion, etc. They are also very well connected with marketers in South Korea, Hong Kong, Thailand, and China. Flexibility is a key to her business, and she elevates with the demand curve across continents. This professional software engineer turned entrepreneur also has a graduation from NIFT, which with specialization in e-business management, export merchandising and management. She is an expert in fashion curation, global strategic sourcing and procurement. She also experienced in market research and market testing. Her insightful persona, impeccable enthusiasm, and charisma has made her the woman of great success and achievements. Shalini Dogra, dealing in exports of girls, founder of ERSHKA mainly to countries Germany, France, and Spain. This trading company initially used to outsource goods, but in due course of time, they ventured into their own manufacturing facility where they can make their own goods for export. They also now have started with their domestic online brand for kids' clothing as well. Shalini mainly worked in the design front along with marketing, which includes design collection making, new fabric sourcing, new embroideries, and concepts development.
Next up, we have Ms. Shefali Duggal. She is the registrar of Cyber Law University, which is an online education platform which is dedicated to the education on cyber law and related issues on the intersection of law and technology. She has been president of corporate affairs of Pavan Duggal Associates, being India's niche technology law firm. She has been a pivotal figure in the organization of the International Conference on Cyber Law, Cybercrime, and Cybersecurity in 2014, and till date has been responsible for overlooking all issues concerning the organization of the world's authoritative conference. Ms. Shefali Duggal participated in the GlobeEthics.net International Conference 2018 on managing and teaching ethics in higher education, policies, skills, and resources, held in Switzerland, and GloEthics Conference on Higher Education in Argentina in 2019. Ms. Shefali has assisted in organizing various webinars to promote cyber legal education on various subjects. In addition, she was also part of the organizing team of the thematic workshop on cyber law, cybercrime, and cybersecurity at ITU WSIS Forum 2020. Next, we have Ms. Shreya Singh. She is a national level karate champion who has also participated in national level music festival Kala Utsav in 2018. She specializes in digital marketing, and her ability to work in different cultures results in a perfect match. Being cultural captain, she has shown a strong connection to the local community and promoted many activities and events throughout her school year. She is shooting for the stars, but forever kissing the earth with her feet. With wanderlust in her blood, she wants to live the dream of exploring every place in the world. Her objective of joining WICCI is to uplift and motivate women towards the path of success. Next, we have Ms. Shrijini Mittal. She is a young and dynamic person who is keen towards performing their duties towards the society and culture. She has excellent public speaking skills, and her curiosity to learn more and more is making her initiate lots of activities towards social infrastructure. Being a proven leader, Being a proven leader, she wishes to inspire others with a great sense of responsibility and creativity. She is flexible in her approach and adaptable by her will. Her aim of joining WICCI is to devote herself to the better good and fulfill the objectives of the organization as her own.
Soumya Jain specializes in finance. She is skilled in data analytics and rich experience in quantitative modeling, strategic planning, and public speaking. Her first work was with HelpAge India Delhi. Further, she worked in procurement department. This is when her inclination towards social work increases. Major characteristic which she has developed. Soumya also has an experience of working LPS Bossard as a financial analyst where she got to learn the skills like communication, mentoring, leadership, etc. She is caring, intuitive, dedicated, and focused in her pursuits. Creativity and innovation, sparkling is what she loves to do in any task she undertakes. She is an insightful and deeply self aware individual. She is extremely passionate about learning new things and always look forward to new adventures and challenges in life. She essentially wishes to bring a positive change in the world and be a unique brand of magic. Veena Gupta, co-founder and co-chair at Gupta Construction, she shapes and approves the company's strategies, reviews results, and sets the overall direction of the organization. She also is also an advisory board of Crystal Triangle. She is a social philanthropist and community outreach worker, works with NGO related to children, blind people, and women. She graduated from Delhi University and has big inclination towards hygiene and social well-being. Her strong persona has supported many skill development programs across nation. She has given many powerful speeches and training programs for women upliftment. She believes in sharing every little that we have in her faith in herself is beyond words. She voiced karma and follow the path of togetherness with love and compassion.
That concludes all the introductions of our council members. We now come to our active social media pages. On these social media pages, we'll be providing updates, uploading our progress, announcing any new seminars or webinars or any sort of events we have. Maybe we'll also be carrying out our awareness campaigns through these social media pages and much more. So let us begin by looking at our Instagram page. So you can find us on Instagram at WICCI Council Delhi, where we will be posting regularly through pictures and videos. As you can see, we already have a few posts up. And I would really encourage everyone to please follow us because we will have everything on there and you will stay updated. Next up, we have Facebook at WICCI Delhi Mentoring and Skill Council. You may use the URL on the top to access our page as well. We'll be posting similar content across all our social media pages to ensure ease for whichever social media platform you are personally comfortable with. We also have a LinkedIn page which you can access by searching for WICCI Delhi Mentoring and Skill, DMSC. And you can connect with us, you can message us, and we will definitely get back with you.
Coming on to our next social media app, that is Twitter. If you're on Twitter, please do follow us and you can look out for our futuristic tasks we do and you will be updated for the future meetings we plan. So don't miss out. Coming on to our next, that is YouTube. We do also have a channel on YouTube as well. So if you're not comfortable with social media, you can look out on YouTube and search for our videos, as we will love to see you seeing us doing the betterment of society, and so that we can encourage and help you in tough times or any guidance required. Next is we have these are all the accounts name and the links you wish to go through. And with this, we come to an end to our presentation. Thank you for listening us so patiently. Thank you for sharing your precious time with us. We will hope we will meet you soon, and we hope not virtually. We'll pray. And I would like our state president, Miss Radhika ji, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. It is so good to see you all today, and I'm very, very happy and honored that you could able to give out some time of your life, of your precious, precious, precious day, and devote your time towards us. Delhi Mentoring and Skill Council today and 10th of April 2021 is officially launched. I hereby declare that declare as well as pledge that we are here to develop and train as many as people as we can within our capacity and ensure that right skills should be transferred to right people at the right time. So together, I'll require all your support, all your guidance on everything which you guys can collectively help us in establishing and maintaining this council to the new heights. I personally would say thank you so much to all our team members, to all our hosts, our presenters. You have done brilliantly very well. I am so proud of you. I would like to tell one thing, that this is a team of the most youngest members of our council, and thank you so much. I will not leave before thanking Shrijini, Meemansha, Kousanya, Priya, Anisha, and all of us. We all have contributed, and I'm hoping that we will be continuing our journey for establishing and maintaining our council to a new height and the day comes. Thank you so much, guys. One thing, please remember, mentoring and skill is a very, very, very important subject, as said by Dr. Harbeen Arora also. It is our responsibility. We can able to do justice towards it. Thank you so much. Have a great, great time ahead and looking forward with all the togetherness and collective efforts of everyone. Take care. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all, bacho.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Radhika ji, for your kind words. I totally agree with you, and looking at our mission and vision, I must say that the problems a woman face can be stopped with her braveness and togetherness of us. As they say, if women understood and exercised their power, they could remake the world. Thank you everyone for giving us your precious time and joining us today. And I hope you had a great time with us. Please stay in touch with us by connecting us on social media handles. All the updates will be uploaded there, and it was nice meeting you all, and have a great evening today.
Bye-bye and take care, guys. We'll see you very, very soon.